Good morning to all our clients in the States. This is Narco Global Trading, morning roundup and a look ahead at the afternoon, London time. It's been a relatively quiet market this morning, adopting a rabbits in the headlights approach. Perfectly understandable given the huge unknowns hanging over the markets. The US, the fiscal cliff, China, the growth slowdown, and Eurozone, the long lingering death. The Bank of Japan has made hay whilst the sun is shining. They've been selling yen. This has been something they've been keen to do for a long time in order to boost their export markets, obviously by making Japan's products cheaper abroad and thus boost the country's sagging GDP growth profile. As you see, looking at this particular chart, we're putting a couple of support lines now. It's currently trading around 78.81, which is actually the highest it's been for a while. There's support. This is the way the Bank of Japan supported it all the way along. Anywhere above the 78 level, this is selling yen, buying dollars. Big buying of dollars and selling yen at 77.61. If you took the chart back, you would see further along that it went all the way down to sort of mid 75s. Basically, the Bank of Japan has been trying to do everything that it can in the armory of a central bank to weaken the yen. They've put more money into the system through bond buying. That hasn't worked. They've tried direct intervention multiple times before. That hasn't worked in a saturated market with lots of people trading because the lower the volume, obviously, the more magnified the move. And it can't lower interest rates to deter foreign capital flights as they're already too low to do it. The problem for the central bank of Japan has simply been what other currency is it possible to buy for people who are not entirely insane. There's sterling, of course, which has benefited to the upside against a range of currencies, particularly the dollar for the reasons I mentioned earlier, and the euro. The Canada's benefited, and of course the Swiss. The Swiss is also a traditional safe haven when the world is running out of options. So, in a bizarre twist of fate, the yen has become a safe haven asset, despite the best intentions of the Bank of Japan to stop its strength. The fundamentals for Japan, of course, are terrible. For those who've listened to previous broadcasts, you'll know what they are. Exports are just dipping away. The Tankan business optimism support came in at -3 from -1. It's bad enough -1, but -3 catastrophic. That's the fourth negative reading in a row. So, as it currently stands, we would expect more selling of the yen, buying of the dollar. The Bank of Japan, by the way, is selling yen and buying both dollars and euros because they are the two most vulnerable currencies that they can gain traction against. So, that is it from us. Have a good afternoon for those in the States and elsewhere. Cheerio from Sinarco Global Trading.